What's up? It's your girl Nisi, and in this video, I want to get into how to enter and exit the market. Okay, now I'm going to be explaining on TradingView and the right from the broker, like how to take it directly from the broker. And I'm only going to really use what I personally use. Okay, so with that being said, let's get straight to it. So the first thing that you're going to do when you're on TradingView, pull up this at the very bottom. I don't know which one you going to start on, but it doesn't matter. Make sure you come over here where it says trading panel. Okay, trading panel. It pulls up all of the brokers. All right, so you look for your broker because you have to log in order for you to place a trade. You have to be logged into a broker. Okay, so you see, if you don't see your broker on here, then sorry to say, TradingView probably isn't compatible with it. So yeah, but anyways, I use Tradovate, so I'm going to log into that. All right, so you'll see down here where it says Tradovate. That means that I'm logged in, or whatever. But say you come in and you're ready to get in. All right, I already have everything up here saved in my favorites or whatever, just to make it more easily accessible. But you can come over to the left hand side of the screen here, and you will click over. And what you're looking for is the long position tool and the short position tool. Now, those will be how you take your trade. A long position tool is when you're looking for buys. Okay, when you're ready to get in for a buy, you're going to use the long position tool. So let's say I want to get in right here. Okay, if I want to get in right here, you'll see, boom, you'll see the tool pop up. All right, the green, that is in profit, red, stop loss type, heading towards stop loss, or however you want to explain it. Now this middle part where it say risk to reward ratio, this says 1, so that just means it's a 1-on-1. So I'm risking $200 to make $200. That's what that is. Up here where it says target, this is your tick value. Okay, and if you look at the stop, it's the same thing, 70. Those are your tick values. Now if you're maybe looking for a 1 to 2 or something, you'll just continue to look at this risk to reward ratio. Now I know right now it is say 1 to 3. Me, I just say a little over a 1-on-1. Okay, but if you're looking for a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 3, you'll keep going up, and then boom, it will say 2. It says 2, so that's a 1 to 2. Okay, now you can look at the 1.74 or whatever, and if you want to be real technical on what it is, then that's just you. Okay, you're gonna have to call it however you want to call it. Me, I say a little over a 1-on-1. Okay, that's just all I say. But I like to go for the tick value. Okay, so say I'm going for 100 ticks right here. I'm going for 100 ticks, and I don't know, and my stop loss is 40 ticks or something, and I'm ready to get in. So once I'm ready to get in, you're going to click the left side. Click the left side of the mouse or whatever, and this is going to pull up. When this pull up, you're going to go to create limit order. So now when this pops up, the first thing you want to look into is this right here where it says units. Units are your contracts. This is how many contracts you're looking to risk. So say I want to put in, I don't know, three contracts. I want to risk 3 contracts. If you look over here or down here where it says take profit stop loss, it has ticks. It tells you, just in case you didn't even want to look on directly on the tool, it would tell you here, and also able to adjust it from here too. But it already has it in there. So this is your tick value. This is where, price will be once it's here. And this right here, it will be how much you make, take profit. And then this is how much that you're risking. Now the percentage, I'm not a percentage type, so I ignore that. I don't really care about that. But then you want to make sure that you're on market when you want to get in. So that's something that you have to, just make sure you pay close attention to once you get in, and then boom, then you just click buy. Now, if you look over here, you see that we wanted to get in right here. We wanted to get in right here. This is where our entry. This is where we were looking to enter, but price is right here. Now, when it comes to market, when you are looking to get in right now, you're not going to get in up here. You're going to get in wherever price is. Okay. So right now is right at your entry. All right. So, you'll be getting in right here. But let's say it pushes down or something like it did, you will be getting in here instead. So for market execution, wherever price is, that's where you're going to get in. Doesn't matter where you place this tool at. Okay. But wherever price is, that's where you will be getting in at. That's why me personally, I like to, when I know I'm about to get in, I like to already have this up. I like to make sure everything is aligned, and I have my contract size in, and I'm ready to go. It's on market, so once it the candle close or whatever I'm looking for, I'm ready to click buy or sell. Okay, so yeah. Now, if you're looking to get in for a sale, you're going to look for the short position tool. The short position tool, you get in, you click it, and you adjust your stop to wherever you want to adjust it to, and then you click the right side of it, so that can pop up. Create limit order. Again, adjust your contract units. That's your contracts. Okay, if you're doing forex, I believe this is also your lot sizes on here, but I don't trade forex, so I'm not sure, because I know you can do like a 0.5 lot or whatever the case may be, so it may work the same. So you just have to try it out, not in your live account or nothing like that, but just do a little research on how to set your lot sizes on TradingView. But again, you have your take profit amount here and your tick value and things like that. Now I know you see limit and stop limit and things like that, and you may be wondering what that is. Well, I'm going to break that down right now. Okay, now when it comes to placing a trade, you can get in three ways. Okay, you can get in market execution, that's getting in right now, or you have your limit orders, your buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. Okay, but I'm going to break those down on what those are. Okay, so a buy limit, let's say your entry is here. Let's say you want this to be your entry. So this is where you're looking to enter the market. So a buy limit is, say, so we left the house. Oh, we forgot our wallet. Got to go back and get it. Okay, now we can go. So what happens is the market already pushed up, but you expect it to come back here to this entry price. Maybe because I don't know, there's a fair value gap or something here. There's something here that, according to your strategy, however it works, is going to come back here. And once it comes back here, this is when you are put into the trade.
meaning that this is when the trade starts. Okay. And you can, I don't know, have your TP at this the previous high, and then stop loss wherever. But what happens is once you are put in, it's either going to hit TP or it's going to hit stop loss. But a buy limit is you're saying that it has to come back before it actually makes the move that it wants to make. Now, when it comes to a sell limit, it's basically the same thing. It's just going into the opposite direction. So the sell limit is saying that, again, we left the house, forgot our wallet, got to go back and get it. Now we can go. Okay. So the price already moved. It already moved here. But you're saying that it's going to come back to this entry price. And once it do, it's going to put you in here and then take off. Again, this previous low can be your TP and your stop loss is somewhere wherever you're going to put it. But again, it already done made a move, a small move. Then you're getting in here, boom. Also known as, it could be the pullback. You're getting in on a pullback, and then the price makes the move that it's looking to make. So that is your buy limit and your sell limit. Now, when it comes to a buy stop and sell stops, this is what that looks like. So for a buy stop, again, we have our entry here. That's your entry price. So a buy stop is saying, since I already got to go that way, I can just go ahead and pick you up. I'm already going that way. So what that looks like is this. So boom. Your buy stop is this. Okay. Once it comes here to your entry price, again, it puts you in and then it continues on. Like there's no coming back. You're not expecting it to come back. You're expecting it to continue to go. So it's saying that since I'm already going in that direction, I'm just going to go ahead and pick you up, put you in the trade, and then we can go. So this is what a buy stop will look like. Again, you will get in here, and then you have your stop loss and your TP set. Because once um, set the limit orders, you also can set your TP and stop loss. All of that can be automatically set. Now with the sell stop, what do you think it is? The same thing as a buy stop, except we're going in the opposite direction. Okay. So what happens is, well, this is what it looks like. This is what a sell stop looks like. We're in a downtrend, and then once it makes its move past your entry where you are saying that you want to get in here, right here, this is when it puts you in a trade. It's passing by, comes, and then maybe it makes a pullback, and then it continues on. So your sell stops and your buy stop is, I got to go that way. I can just go ahead and pick you up because I'm already going in that direction. So yeah.
Okay, so now we're directly on a broker, which is Tradovate. If you do Ninja Trader, I guess Ninja Trader own Tradovate or whatever, so it looks the same, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm in a demo because I wanted to, actually place the trades and show you, how it works. So, if you just now signing up with this, it's going to look a mess. It's going to have a whole bunch of stuff on here. But all you have to do is just click this X button here. Let's say if I close out everything and it's just empty like this. Just you can do this too. Just close out everything anywhere that you see an X on the screen. And then you can come over here to the top left, okay, where this plus sign is. And it's going to, all of this stuff is going to pull up. The first thing we want to pull up is where it says chart. So you're going to drag and drop. So when you drag and drop, it's going to look like this. Now it's going to say search. You want to click search, and you want to click whatever pair that you're looking for. Okay, so we click ES, and this is our screen. Now, if you want to, stretch it, move it, because I know I was struggling with this when I first did it, trying to figure this out. But to go, side to side, you're going to be on the screen using the little rolly thing or whatever on your mouse. And then go over here where these numbers are, use the little rolly thing to go up and down. So you drag, I want to go up, hold on, to get it wherever you want to get it to. On the screen, side to side. On the numbers, up and down. Just something I know personally, I know I was trying to figure out for a minute. But anyways, so it looks like this. This is just a bar chart. Come over to the left hand side where you see, all of these little different things here. And you're going to come right here where it says bars. Click bars, and you're going to click candlesticks. So there you go. Boom, your candlesticks are up. Now, just a small little rundown with Tradovate. This wasn't really like no tutorial or nothing like that, but I will just go over a couple things. So you have, again, over here in this left hand side right here is really everything that you kind of need when it comes to the chart. But you have, you got your chart settings. You got, hold on. Oh, this is important. So fill and fills and orders. Click fills and orders. If you like for your lines to show up, to see where you're getting in, where you will get in and get out at, you will click show all. Okay. But now, like I said, the top left right here, the little left hand side area, is again everything that you need. You have where it says indicators here, and I don't know, whatever indicators you use, I guess you just click on that and use it or do what you got to do. Your drawing tools, so if you need a horizontal line here, maybe you want to put one here and drag it there. As you can see, is right here. We can move it here. So all your tools and things are over here on the left hand side. All right, when it comes to placing a trade directly on the broker, all right, so as you can see, it's going to have like your account info, how much you have, whatever. But you have buy market, sell market, buy bid, sell X, or whatever. And then you got exit at market. Okay, so what I do is I don't even touch this buy bid, sell bid, all of this stuff right here. I don't touch none of that, as long as this right here says off, because you see it says ATM is like you automatically have your stop losses and take profit in, or whatever the case. But I personally don't use that, so I'm not going over that. But right here where it says 1, this is your contract size. So if you want to get in for 3 contracts, you're going to put that in right here. All right. And then say we want to get in right now for a buy. Okay. You're just going to click buy. Order filled. And it's going to tell you that the order is filled. Look over here. We're in for 3 contracts. You have this area. Let's go up. Hold on. So now you're in the market now, okay? So you want to set your stop loss. You set your stop loss. You're going to click the screen, okay? And you're going to click sell stop, all right? Sell stop. When you're in the buy on the broker, when you're in the buy, you're going to do sell stop for your stop loss, okay? And then say we want to exit out and have our TP here. That is going to be a sell limit, okay? Do not make the same mistake that I made with blowing 3 accounts because I clicked the wrong thing and it never took me out. Okay, it was that's it. That's it. Luckily, it was just a eval account, wasn't like a accounts because I was copy trading. But that's another story. Anyways, so now you're in the market. All right, you can see this is your TP here, and this is your stop loss here. But say you're ready to get out right now. If you get out right now, you go right here where it says exit at market, and then boom. Now you see these little arrows on here. The arrows tell you where you enter and where you exit at. All right, so that's how you get in there. Now, if you want to keep up with how much you're making at that moment or whatever the case may be, again, this plus sign right here at the top left, you're going to click this plus sign here, and you're going to look for positions. Again, you drag and drop, and you can place it wherever you want to place it. Me, I like to have it at the bottom. And I'm going to make it real small and out the way. So if you look at the bottom over here, you can see that it's going to say when you're in. So let's get back in. Say we get in for a buy. We get in for a buy, and you can see right here your open P&L, profit and loss. So we're down 150, and it's telling you where the price is, and so on and so forth. Now I say bought 6 because we had already got in for 3, so that's just where it's going to keep up with everything at. So let's exit out of that. Now let's say we want to get into a sell. All right, we want to sell the market. That's exactly what you do here. It says sell market. Just click sell. Now you want to put your stop loss. Say you want to put your stop loss here. Again, you're going to do buy stop. All right, buy stop. It's kind of like the opposite. A buy, sell, stop, sell limit. For a sell, buy stop, buy limit. All right. Say we want to set our TP. I don't know. We're going to set our TP here. Now you're going to do buy limit. All right, because we're in for sales, and you just wait. And again, down here you can see that we're in profit, $37.50. Back at entry, $37.50, whatever the case may be. Okay, and then boom, we're just going to click exit. Now, if you wanted to add a pair on here, now you go to this small plus sign where it's not the big one. Okay, you're going to go to this small one where it says new tab, and say we want to get in YM. Say it's not here. You can type in whatever you want to get in. Okay, now you're going to have many different ones pop up, and that's because you have to make sure that you're on the right contract. If you don't know, where to find a current contract, you can go to CME Group, or just Google it, look it up. But CME Group is, I think, is a cool place to kind of tell you, all the information about the contract and whatever you want to trade. But most of the time, it's usually the first one. Like, it's usually everything is usually just up to date. But to always be sure, check those sites. Or just, like I said, Google it and yeah. But again, once you get on a new pair, it's going to have the bar chart up. You go over here to the left. You're going to click candlesticks or whatever you use. I don't know if you use Hakanashi, whatever the case. But, we're doing candlesticks right now. And that's really it. Now, say you want to see both of them at the same time. You're going to go to whatever pair you're at, whatever pair, doesn't matter. You're going to hold, and then you're going to drag it to wherever you want it to be. You see, it gives you different options depending on where you have it at. Okay, so say I drag and I'm dropping it here. Now, now I'm able to watch both of them at the same time if I wanted to. Okay, look right here. Maybe I want to get in twice for this. Get in, I don't know, only once over here. So that's really it. Now, if you want to look at what you made for the day, or the exact trade, or all that type of information right on the broker, right where it says day margin, right here, this little box here, click that. And when you click that, it lets you choose what date you want, or click the dates, or you can put it in whatever. But this is today's date, so just click go, and it has all the information here. It has how many trades you took, if what you lost, how much you lost, where you got in at, and also over here in this left hand side, it tells you overall how much you made or lost for the day. So yeah, really that's it.